Well, Literacy New York is a mostly volunteer organization that helps adults improve their literacy skills. And what I mean by literacy skills is reading, writing, and basic mathematics. We also help folks get their high school equivalency exam and obtain their U.S. citizenship. We'll also teach them English as their second or next language.
I'm studying for my high school diploma, and by my age, I've been out of school for years, and everything's different. So to have her there, and she helps me and she takes her time.
Every day the challenge for me, I have to go to the grocery or just speak with people outside, so it's a challenge for me. But now it's not challenge.
When you move to other country and you don't understand some stuff, or when you say something, people don't really understand what you say. And it's every week I feel like improvements improve and impact a lot, really.
Literacy New York Greater Capital Region, our service area is 5 counties. We service Albany, Schenectady, Warren, Washington, and Upper Saratoga County. And the Glens Falls office itself services 3 of those 5 counties. So we service Warren, Washington, and Upper Saratoga County. So 55,000 people in the capital region read below a 5th grade level. We have 12% of the population that don't have a high school diploma. We're trying to work with those individuals to help them gain the skills that they need so that way they become actively employed here in the community.
So from first day, I couldn't talk with you because I couldn't understand you. So I was like, it was my problem, first problem.
I don't know so many words. There's vocabulary issue and the spelling, the pronunciation, and then there's so many things to work on, really.
Typically we have 3 different types of learners that we service in our organization. What's called a basic language learner, so that's someone who maybe doesn't even know the alphabet all the way through someone who is trying to obtain their high school equivalency diploma. English next language learners, so that's someone whose native language is not English, and anyone who is seeking their U.S. citizenship. So we will help them fill out the forms, and also we have classes that they can learn the skills that they need in order to pass that U.S. citizenship exam.
It is a great experience for me too, and I really appreciate that program, and because it helps a lot for my life, for my family, because I moved here 2 years ago, and it's very important to know English, to know a language where you live.
People find us all different ways. Some people will just find our office in the library, they need help. We'll chat, we'll talk, we'll find out what kind of goals they have for what they need to learn. And based on those goals and based on their personality, I'll match them with a tutor who I think is really going to relate to that individual and is really going to be able to connect, because I think that personal connection is really what makes a team work.
Well, we meet twice a week and in a coffee shop, and so it's kind of informal, and I always look forward to those 2 mornings of my week. I'm retired, and so it's a nice way to start my day, and there's never a dull moment. He's got a great sense of humor, and it's just, I always learn something.
And we have a lot of fun. We learn a lot every week, and we have great coffee.
I really can't wait to see Ann, because she's a tutor and a friend.
We pick out things to read together, and we decide what we're going to write. She's done a lot of writing, so I'm finding out a lot about her life because she's writing stories about herself.
So many low literacy individuals really struggle with daily tasks. Reading a medicine bottle, reading a map, trying to fill out a job application, helping their children with their homework. That ability to help a child with their homework, read them a bedtime story, And just be a parent is really important to the self-esteem of these individuals.
For me, it's better life now. I can drive, I can go wherever I want. I have cycling classes, I have some classes for my baby, so it's easy for me to do this.
So it's so many immigrants in America, right? So when people come here and the people like Ms. Bien and literacy program help people like me, that affects the community a lot. It helps people, which is become part of community.
I think to know somebody's out there and appreciates what you're trying to do and offer to give their time to help you, I think it should get out there more and people should really appreciate it, because I know I do.
These are people that have been told their entire lives that they can't do something, and then they work with one of our tutors and they're just very excited that they've been told that they couldn't, and all of a sudden somebody is telling them, absolutely you can. There's no way that you can't do this.
I didn't feel like I had somebody behind me till I met Ann.
Anytime you change somebody's life, one person, it's worth it. And I know that's much bigger, much more impactful than just what we're doing here.
Being literate, being able to read, write, and being able to be and do anything that you want to be is just the epitome of freedom. And I just want everybody to feel that and experience it.
With the literacy program, I see my bright future.